Okay, so the first card is prophecy over here. So you're having a lot of intuition, a lot of insights coming in for you. You've been thinking a lot about things, and maybe you're getting it in the form of visions, dreams. Maybe people are saying things to you that is giving you some insights. Cancer is a very psychic sign, and so all these answers are coming to you, but on a very psychic level. So you need to trust your intuition. You are at a crossroads in your life over here. You've got this crossroads card over here. So you're trying to make a decision, and you're very confused about what to do. This person's got 3 heads here. So you are trying to make some kind of big decision to move forward. You've got the gift of hope over here. So you are trying to be very optimistic and move forward, in a very positive way as well. In the past, you had dealt with some kind of confrontation. There was a lot of harsh words spoken. It looks like this person said a lot of things to you that caused a lot of heartache. You felt very restricted and tied down and manipulated by this person. So you're trying to get over that situation, and you're undergoing a big change. So this is like the death card, leaving things behind that are not serving you, undergoing some kind of spiritual revolution, some kind of renewal, and you've been dealing with that in the last few months. So going into the future, you are determined to get forward. This is like the Chariot card, moving forward with determination and a desire to get away from a negative situation, taking control of that situation, and moving on with a lot of positivity as well. And you've got retribution. There might be somebody that you might need to apologize to, or maybe even you need to forgive yourself for whatever happened in order for you to move forward. In order for you to make this wheel of fortune turn, you need to look into your past and decide how you can change for the better. So you might owe somebody an apology, or somebody might owe you an apology, and looks like that might be coming in for you as well. So trying to move forward after saying I'm sorry doesn't cost a lot, but it also gives you a chance to move yourself out of a negative energy and a negative cycle as well. So that might be coming in for you. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So this is the Vice Versa Tarot, and I have put it in the description box. It's a very beautiful deck. It's unusual because it has pictures on both sides of the cards. So it gives you a really nice read, and I've enjoyed using it for this love readings that I've been doing this week. So let's see what it's got to say. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles over here. So you are moving forward, but you're still very, very confused as to what to do next. So you've got this, being financially independent, or being very independent, taking care of yourself, moving away, having your insights, but you've got this full moon over here. And you are feeling very isolated as well from, everybody else. So maybe you're feeling like you're not quite in tune with what's going on, maybe you've a bit confused, maybe having a lot of sleepless nights as well. It's a very dark card in the sense that you've got the moon over here, and the moon is about fears and about being scared to make moves, and actually being terrified of acting and seeing monsters all over the place. So although you are trying to move forward, you are still very afraid of going it alone. And it seems like, you've been thinking about this quite a bit. There's a little bit of depression as well going on over there. So you've got the 6 of Cups over here, and you've got the 2 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Cups is, looking back to the past, reflecting on whatever's happened. Maybe you're trying to communicate or get back into communication with people that you used to know in the past. You've got a lot of stars and a lot of lights in these buildings over here. So you may be trying to make contact with people that you used to know in the past friendships. You're trying to bring that back into your life. Maybe you are revisiting old friends, those people that used to make you feel really happy, and getting back together with old friends. You are trying to juggle between home and work here, and maybe this is even juggling money as well. So you're standing independently on your own 2 feet. It's a bit difficult of you. You're managing to get that balance. So after you've left this particular situation over here, it seems to have had a financial impact over here, and you're having to watch your finances. So even though you are independent financially, you are very, very afraid about money as well, or the loss thereof. And you are trying to manage, maybe you're working very, very hard, and you're trying to manage your finances and your home life as well. So, trying to get your balance back in again. You do have a lot of people that support you. You've got, all these people in the balcony over here. So there are people are there for you. You're not doing it alone. So in the past, you've got the 4 of Cups, and this is crying over things that were lost. and still sitting there and reflecting. So you've been doing that in the last year. You haven't gotten over the situation. You are still very, very upset about what happened, and you feel very despondent, very isolated, very alone. You can see this person sitting by themselves at this tree. Maybe you've been spending too much of time isolating yourself from everybody else. You've got the Ten of Cups over here. So this has been an end of a difficult situation. You seem to have left all the things that you thought were wonderful and you've moved on. You can see this person's moved on. So this is like the Ace of Cups, but moving away from it. This is the same thing as the Ace of Cups. So whatever has happened here, it looks like, you've had to leave behind the situation, and it's depressed you quite a bit. This is a very, very dark card. It looks like, you're very, very unhappy about what had happened, but you've had to leave this behind and move away. So this relationship has been abandoned by you and you have moved away from it. And you're going to be starting something new. So this is the end of that cycle. You finally put that relationship to rest, and you want to start afresh. You've got the Fool card coming in over here, so you are ready to start a new beginning. You have a new idea and a new plan in mind, and you are moving forward to it. You've abandoned everything that is to do with that relationship in the past. You can see this man's throwing out all these even that flower is the fool usually walks around with that flower, but you see everything has been broken up. That flower is broken up, the petals are falling. So that relationship really upset you. The loss of it really upset you. You feel very demotivated. But now a new hope is coming. You can see there's a shooting star over there. So something new is coming, and you are now pursuing a new goal, or you're planning on moving forward with something new. So you are now taking that initiative of turning your back and moving away. And you can see all these cards. This card here is about turning your back on the past. This card is about moving away from that past. And even this card, the Fool card, is about moving away from it. And even this card over here, the Ten of Cups, moving away from things that are not serving you. So none of these cups are full of anything, and you're leaving it behind and moving away from it. This person's in it's like a water lily, a lotus flower, and the lotus flower is about new life, and so you're starting something brand new. So you're going to start off again. So here you are, you've got the Ace of Pentacles over here, so you're going to be focusing on something new. It looks like there's a crossroads, there's some kind of decision that is coming up for you, but there's definitely something new coming your way. It looks like you're going to have a choice. So this might be a new relationship entering your life, and it's going to be maybe someone you meet at work, and you're going to be focusing on this particular person. So something brand new coming in for you to focus on. And this is also the Ten of Rods, so leaving behind a relationship that was turned to stone. You can see there's a statue here, and this person is carrying these burdens and walking away from it. So you're turning your back on a relationship that is not paying off. Maybe you're carrying too much of that old memories and the old emotions that you had. You need to let it go, because it's definitely giving you a headache. He's wearing a bandage on his head, and you have to get on your path. So this is ending a cycle of old problems, burdens, responsibilities, and you need to move away from it because you were not getting anything back in return. So this is a one-sided relationship where you were doing all the work and no payoff was coming to you. So you need to leave it behind. And here again, leaving behind the past. So this person has left these two rods behind and is walking forward, taking his rod and moving forward. And he's got a red cloak, so you have to be very proactive in doing this. So this is very important, to leave behind situations that are not important for you and walk away, because these are burdens. This man is leaving these two rods behind. This man's still carrying the rods, so you are still carrying the rods with you. You're carrying all your burdens, all that you used to think. You need to dump that, really, because you can see this man has left these two rods and is now moving away to something brand new. The world is opening up and he's moving towards the sun, so moving towards enlightenment and love and happiness. So if you keep carrying these burdens, you're never going to get there. So you need to actually leave that behind. That love has now dried up. You can see he's walking on the desert over here. This statue has turned to stone. It's a stone statue, rather. So, whatever that love was that you thought was going to pay off, didn't pay off. And it was giving you nothing in return. Everything had dried up within that relationship. It had reached its natural conclusion. It's now time for you to abandon it and move forward and take control back of your life again. You've got the Queen of Rods over here, so you do need to take control back of things, and you need to be very proactive. People see you as somebody that is very, very attractive and somebody who's very exciting, and you need to take that control back again. And you need to be very selfish. Think of yourself only. look after your own needs first. The Queen of Rods is a bit selfish, so you do need to do that. Focusing on yourself. So you've got the Eight of Swords over here and the Ace of Rods over here and the Six of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is still feeling very restricted, very tied up, very, it seems like being very manipulated. It seems like you're still stuck in that situation, and it's your own thoughts that are getting you stuck. You still feel very tied up, very manipulated in that situation, and it's time for you to now take control of that. And you've got this Ace of Rods coming in. Something brand new is coming in the form of a message, and that's going to give you new hope, new enlightenment, and it's going to bring you happiness to you. So if you keep feeling as though you're stuck in that cage and the cage door is open, you can actually escape from it, you will never be able to get away from that situation. And yet something brand new is coming in the form of a message. It's coming in the form of newness, and you'll be able to move away from it. You've got this Six of Rods over here, so you're getting away from a situation that is no longer serving you, and moving away from difficulties. So you're gonna have to dump all those swords. You're going to have to dump all those rods as well, and take that power back in your hand in order for you to move forward, start a new venture. This might mean that, even if you need to travel to get out of that situation physically, you need to do it. So these two cards are about traveling. So maybe you're deciding that you will take some trip. Maybe you need a little bit of a holiday. There is some communication coming in that's going to bring new growth. So something new is coming in, and it's going to shift your energy out of being stuck. And it looks like there might be a new relationship coming in for you as well. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. You've got the Nine of Gabriel, which says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. So with the Nine of Gabriel, it's the Nine of Rods. Defend yourself, but also move forward. And also the Rods cards usually indicates some kind of travel. So you may need to actually take a little bit of a trip, get out of the situation, see things from a different perspective. You've got the Emperor over here, which says stability, efficiency, and taking charge of a situation. So you need to be somebody who makes some ambitious plans, takes control of that situation in order for you to move forward. And then you've got the Six of Gabriel, which is a victory card. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. So all these cards, and this man is on a horse moving away from any kind of difficult situation. All these cards are saying, leave everything else behind, drop it, and start moving forward, and a new relationship will come forward. So you have to mentally make that change. It could be a physical move, but it looks like you need to do some mental work over here, and you need to actually cut it off, sever it. If this person is calling you or contacting you, you need to cut off ties with them in order for you to move forward. And in order for you to move forward, so that moving away from that situation. And it looks like you will get help in order for you to move forward. You need to transform. And there is news coming in. There is new prospect coming in for you. A new relationship coming in for you. So embrace the new, let go of the old, and move forward. So I hope that this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.